Hello guys, welcome to today's episode of Amesie's Corner. What I have to show you is kind of two cars. One is this '02 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spyder. Now this is a car that our customer had been servicing with us pretty faithfully for its whole life. One day about a month ago he was driving and he had a little bit of an experience. We'll get to that in a second. Let's take a quick look around. I've always liked the Eclipses. I always thought they were kind of neat. This is the Spyder, the convertible. There's all that pine pollen we got up here right now. Some people just sneeze and cough all day on this stuff. Luckily I don't seem to have a problem with it. Here's the interior. This one's an automatic. Kind of a plain Jane dashboard in these. Yeah. Well, let's take a quick look under the hood and we'll get to the story of this car. Like I was saying, this car came in about a month ago. The gentleman that owned it hit a stick in the road. Let me find the prop rod here. Hold on, bear with me and look at that top up there for 2 seconds while I secure that. Now, he hit a stick in the road and it went down under the car and came up. There's not much light, but came up into the timing belt area. You can see we have the timing belt covers off. The stick came up into the timing covers and got into the belt, and here's the belt that we took out of this car. Have you ever seen a timing belt look like that? It's still in one piece, all frayed, all destroyed. Well, unfortunately the car was running when that happened, and we figured we'd give him the option of we could try putting a timing belt on it. We'll do a new water pump while we're in there. But unfortunately, this being an interference engine, it crashed the valves. You know, we had our fingers crossed. The customer had his fingers crossed that this would work, but it didn't, and we couldn't save this engine. So what we ended up doing was we offered to buy the car in its damaged state from the customer, and he actually used his insurance company and filed a claim for the damages to the engine because of the road hazard, and they paid the claim on the car, and we bought the car from him for not a lot of money. So if we'll take a little walk, we'll go to my corner. We got a big storm coming. Usually my videos this year have had some nice sun, maybe some wind, but Mother Nature's going to be throwing a temper tantrum. Now what we have here on my bay, on my lift, is another '03 Eclipse. Now, as you can see, this one's missing a few bits and pieces. And there's a little bit of damage here and there. Maybe a little more than a little. Now what happened to this car was it went through the cabbage. It went through the cabbage pretty hard. Yeah. Looks like I'd have to say that would be done by a telephone pole. You can see bits of telephone pole. Oh yeah, telephone pole. That's cabbage. This is what happens when you go through it. But the good thing with this car, this is gonna be funny. Watch this. You guys are gonna love this. Ah! Who needs a prop rod, right? Well, the good thing is this engine, it runs. I've started it and ran it in the car. So we're going to pull this motor out. We're going to put all the timing belt, water pump, all the goodies on that motor that are brand new on this motor. And then this motor is going to go in that other car. And we'll have a nice Eclipse, which will be for sale if anybody's interested. We'll have a nice Eclipse Spyder. Who cares? Scratch the door. Yeah, there's the airbags. Guaranteed to pop out when you go through the cabbage. Sorry, it's a little dark in there, but it's a dark day. Yeah. We'll have another video. Probably do another video of the Eclipse out there with this motor in it. But until next time, keep it out of the cabbage.